Hi, this is Ty Howard, CEO and Editor-in-Chief of the online magazine, Motivation, where you get everything motivation. This week's weekly motivation booster is be reliable. Avoid hurting relationships and damaging your character. Be reliable. There are a lot of people today who struggle with being reliable, and they struggle for one of three reasons. The first one is excuse making. They tend to make one excuse after another, like the father who convinced his daughter's mother to get the little 6-year-old girl ready this Saturday, and he would be there to pick her up Saturday afternoon to take her out to the movies, get her something to eat, stop by the mall, and just do whatever she wanted to do. And the mother knew that this father had disappointed his daughter time and time again already. He had hurt her, he had crushed her because of never following through or coming through or showing up. But she held on to a little thread of hope that he would change, that he would become a reliable person, a good person for his daughter. So she said, okay, I'll do it. Saturday came. The mother got the little girl dressed, and she did her hair nicely, put her on nice clothes and a nice clean pair of sneakers, and she took her daughter down in the living room, and she opened the door, and she left the glass screen door locked, and she took her daughter, and she put the daughter on the couch and said, baby girl, your father will be here soon. And slowly, the afternoon started to fade. The light outside became dark. It was now night. The little girl started to express disappointment on her face. Better yet, after night had fallen, she was on the couch, all dressed up, all pretty, all beautiful. She was now asleep. But she wouldn't move. She wouldn't let her mother take her upstairs because she was trusting, even in her disappointment, Dad, her father, would soon show. And the entire time, the mom is on the phone calling the father on his cell phone, where are you? And at first he was only 30, 40 minutes away, but then she called back, where are you? My job called, I had to do something else. Then she called back, where are you? My mother called, I went to the supermarket, I had to pick her up a few things, I'll be there. But he never showed. Excuse making. It hurts relationships. It damages your character. Let it be in your family. Let it be with your friends. Let it be at work or even in your community. Falling short, making excuses is unreliable. And then poor time management is the second thing that people struggle with. And they struggle just like the woman that falls short time and time again in being ready and being prepared for when her girlfriends come to pick her up. I have female friends that tell me they have this one girlfriend that falls short every time, that not only struggles, she fails when it comes to time management. They can plan a girls' night out 2 weeks in advance, and you'll have one of the female friends picking up everybody. And every time they get to this woman's house, she's not almost ready. She's just preparing to start to get ready. And she knew for 2 weeks when this was going to happen. But she fails time and time again with time management, and she disappoints her group of girls time and time again. They have to wait an hour to 90 minutes just for her to come downstairs so that they can leave and go out the door. And it was Idris Shah in his book of reflections that says, you need not wonder whether you should have an unreliable person as a friend, because an unreliable person is nobody's friend. Think about that. And the third thing that unreliable people struggle with is overpromising. People know they can't do it. People know that they're busy. People know that there will be a time conflict, but they still promise people that they'll come through, that they'll be there, that they'll show up, and they don't. Overpromising. Being reliable, ladies and gentlemen, does not mean you have to be perfect, but it does mean that you have to come through and deliver on your commitment. It does mean that people will expect you to do as you say you will do. And it does mean that, again, you'll come through for these other people as well as yourself. So I want to share with you 3 things that you can do to improve your being reliable to others and yourself starting today. The first thing I want you to improve are your habits. What are your habits? Your habits create and design your future. So if you're promising people that you're going to come through, that you're going to support them, that you're going to show up, that you're going to call them at a specific time, then do that. And if you fall short, then have respect for a person's time. You call them and you let them know. And you sincerely and genuinely promise to get there. And if you can't, you apologize. And you let them know that their time is valuable, that their feelings are important. And you also look within yourself and look at your character. What are your habits? What are your habits? And then the second thing, your actions. When it comes to time management, when it comes to delivering on your promises, what are your actions? Are you a person who shows up all the time 10, 20 minutes late? Are you a person who leaves people hanging and you don't call and you don't even let them know even the next day what happened? Your actions tell a lot about you. It tells a lot about your character. So make it important that you improve your actions to improve your reliability in others, your reliability for yourself. And then the third thing, what's your track record? I want to give you a 21-day challenge on your reliability. And the 21-day challenge is to look at your track record. And I want you to accept this challenge, take on this challenge. For the next 21 days, starting today, I want you to measure your success. And they say 80% of success is just showing up, is delivering on the things you say you will do. I want you over the next 21 days to look at your track record and measure yourself. Did you come through over 21 days, 21 out of 21 times, 20 out of 21 times, 15 out of 21 times? Or are you going to be that person, in which I hope you won't, but are you going to be that person who only comes through 2 out of 21 times, who only comes through 1 out of 21 times, or 0 out of 21 times? I hope you're that person who's going to come through 21 or 21 times, or as close to 21 as you can out of 21 times. But I want you to be mindful of other people's time, of your promises, of your habits, of your actions, and of your track record. I want you to be reliable. Avoid hurting relationships and damaging your character. Be reliable. Thank you for stopping by motivationmagazine.com. I want you to help me and support me in getting out my motivation movement. And how are we going to work together? I want you to go to the YouTube channel and I want you to click on share, and it's going to reveal to you the link to this video. And I want you to tweet it, Facebook it. I want you to share it on LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest. I also want you to text it to your friends, co-workers, family members. Share it with whomever you feel empowered and encouraged to share it with. Please help me by helping to get messages like this out to people who can really use it and be inspired and motivated by it. And I thank you for that, and I will let you know I appreciate you. Stay green and growing. See you next week.